Hello students, welcome to the fifth lecture on the lecture series on work and time. Okay, so previously what we are doing was we were covering some previous year questions. So in this lecture we will continue to do so. So let's go forward with this lecture. So this will be the fifth lecture in the lecture series of work and time, and we will be covering previous year questions. So let's start from problem number 1. Okay, so problem number 1 tells us that Anu can complete a piece of work in 22 days. Okay, so what we can conclude from this statement? We can conclude from this statement that Anu's work rate is equal to 1 by 22. Okay, this is the amount of time she takes to complete the one task. Okay, so we can also denote this as Anu WR, right? Anu work rate. Okay, so Sama is 60% more efficient than Anu. Okay, so if Anu completes it in 1 by 22 days, how many days does Sama take? So Sama's work rate is equal to, let it denote by Sama WR. Okay, so it is Sama's work rate is equal to what? 1 by 22 plus 0.6 into 1 by 22, because she is 60% more efficient. Okay, she is that much efficient and 60% more. So that much efficient and 60% more. So 60%, you would say, why I am writing 0.6 here? Because 0.6 is the decimal form of 60%, because 60% is equal to what? 60 by 100, right? That is nothing but 0.6. Okay, so that is why we have written 0.6 down here. So it will be equal to 1 by 22 plus 0.6. So it will be 6 by 10 into 1 by 22. So it will be 22 to 20. So it will be 10 plus 1 is equal to 11 by 220. Okay, so this is nothing but 20 is equal to 20. So 1 by 20 is the work efficiency of, or work rate of, Sama. Okay, Sama's work rate is 1 by 20. So how many days does Sama take to complete the same piece of work? It will be the reciprocal of this number, that is 1 by 20, right? That is equal to nothing but 20. Okay, I have done a slight mistake here. It is 6 right here. Okay, so it will be 6. So it is not 11, it is 16. Okay, so let's compute it again. Okay, so 16 by 220 will be what? So it will be 8 by 110 is equal to 4 by 55, right? So she will take reciprocal of this number. So 1 by 4 by 55, that is equal to nothing but 55 by 4, right? So 55 by 4 is the correct answer. Okay, this much amount of time she will take. So let's see the step-by-step solution. So Anu can complete the work in 22 days. So efficiency is 5, then Sama is 8. If days is 8, then Sama is 5, because she is 60% more efficient than Anu. Okay, that is what given in the question. So Sama is 60% more efficient, so 60% is equal to 3 by 5 or 0.6. Okay, so efficiency is inversely proportional to time. Okay, this is the proportionality relation that we have here. So Sama alone can complete the work in 22 by 8 into 5, that is equal to 13 whole and 3 by 4 days. Okay, so this is the correct answer. So problem number 2. So a man and a woman working together can do a work in 66 days. Okay, so what they can do is they can work out that problem in 66 days. Okay, so their combined work ratio will be, so combined work rate denoted by combined WR is equal to 1 by 66, right? So the ratio of their working efficiency is 3:2. So in how many days 6 men and 2 women working together can do the same piece of work? Okay, so will they take 14 days, or will they take 15 days? Will they take 12 days or 18 days? Okay, so this question has been asked in SSC CGL 2020 and 21 paper. So let's see. So man and woman can do the work in 66 days. So let their efficiency of man and woman be 3x and 2x. Okay, we can assume this. Total work will be what? 66 into 5x is equal to 330x units. And 6 men and 2 women's 1 day work will be 6 into 3x plus 2 into 2x. That is 18x plus 4x is equal to 22x. So 6 men and 2 women working together can do the same piece of work in 330x by 22x. That will be nothing but 15 days, right? So 15 days is the correct answer. Okay, so this is the correct answer. They are all wrong answers. Okay, 12 is wrong, 18 is wrong, 14 is wrong. So let's see problem number 3. So if 30 men working 8 hours per day can dig a pond in 16 hours, 16 days. Okay, so by working how many hours per day can 32 men dig 2 same ponds in 20 days? Okay, so is it 6 hours per day, 5 hours per day, 7 hours per day, or 8 hours per day? Okay, let's evaluate which among these 4 options is actually correct. So this question has been asked in SSC CHSL 2019-20 paper. Okay, so 30 men were working 8 hours per day. Okay, so what will be their combined work rate? So their combined work rate is equal to, it will be 1 by 16. Okay, or we can also use the what? We can also use this equation. Okay, m1 d1 w1 is equal to m2 d2 w2. Okay, that is how many men are working, how many hours per day, and how many days. Okay, that is actually equal to how many workers we will give and how many days do you have, and we have unknown here, that is how many work hours that we need. So work hour w2 is equal to 30 into 16 into 8 by 32 into 20. That is actually 6 hours per day. Okay, we can evaluate it in this method. Okay, so let's go for problem number 4. So two teachers A and B can complete an academic work in 10 days. Okay, they only take 10 days to complete the academic work and 15 days respectively. So A's work rate is equal to AWR is equal to 1 by 10 and BWR is equal to 1 by 15, right? So they started working together, but A left after 4 days and another teacher C joined, who alone can actually complete the work in 60 days. Okay, so from this statement, okay, look at this statement, that is teacher C joined and who alone can complete the work in 66 days. So what is the C's WR, that is C's work rate is what? So it is actually 1 by 66, right? 60, because he can complete the whole task in 60 days. Okay, so given that two teachers A and B first work together. Okay, so we will calculate the combined WR of A, B. Okay, that is equal to what? 1 by 10 plus 1 by 15, that is equal to 30. So it will be 3 plus 2 is equal to 5 by 30 is equal to 1 by 6, right? So they work for 5 days. So in 5 days work done is equal to fraction of work done is equal to 5 into 1 by 6, right? That is equal to 5 by 6. Okay, this is what we have here. Okay, so we have completed 5th of the 6th part. All the 1, 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th and 5th part, all we are left behind is the only 1 by 6th part. Okay, so that's where C joins the team. Okay, and C along with B completes that same task. So let's calculate combined work rate of C, right? C and B. So combined WR of CB is equal to 1 by 60 plus 1 by 15, right? So this is equal to nothing but 60 is here. So 1 plus 4 is equal to 5 by 60 is equal to 1 by 12, right? So this is what we have right now. Okay, this is the combined work rate of C and B. So how much time will they take to complete 1/5 of the work? Okay, with the combined work rate as 1 by 12. So it is given by this formula, right? So it will be 12 by 5. Okay, so this much amount of time they will take. Okay, so A is equal to 10, B is equal to 15, C is equal to 60. Okay, so 50. Efficiency of A is equal to 6, B is equal to 4, C is equal to 1. So B plus C work for the complete is equal to 2. Okay, so total days to complete the whole work will be 7 days, because we have to add the previous 2 days, and it has asked us to calculate the total days. Okay, so let's see problem number 5. So pipe A can actually fill a tank in 6 hours. Okay, so pipe A, what do? He fills the tank in 6 hours. So pipe B can fill the same tank in 8 hours. Okay, so pipe A, B and C together can actually fill the same tank in 12 hours. So then which of the following statements is true for pipe C? Okay, this is also a pipes and systems problem, but it has also crucial role in this topic, that is work and time. So this question has been asked in SSC MTS 2019-20 paper. So part A tells us that it can actually fill a tank in 4 hours 40 minutes. Then it tells us that it can actually, in part B or option B, it tells us that it can fill the tank in 4 hours 48 minutes. In part C or option C, it tells us that it can empty the tank in 4 hours 48 minutes. And then it tells us that in option D, it can empty the tank in 4 hours 40 minutes. So how to know how much time will it take to empty or fill the tank? Will it be 4 hours 40 minutes or 4 hours 48 minutes? So let's check it out. System by system. Okay. So problem 5. So pipe A can fill a tank in 6 hours. So pipe B can fill the same tank in 8 hours, right? So A takes 6 hours, B takes 8 hours. So A, B, C cumulatively take 12 hours. So C will be taking how many hours? So total capacity of the tank is LCM of 6, 8 and 12, that is 24. So efficiency of A is equal to 24 by 6, that is equal to 4 units per hour. We can say that. And we can say that efficiency of B will be 24 by 8, that is 3 units per hour, right? So A plus B plus C is equal to 24 by 12, that is 2 units per hour. So C is equal to nothing but -5. So C can actually empty the tank in 4 hours and 48 minutes. So problem number 6. Okay. A, B and C can actually individually complete a piece of work in 24 days. 24 days it will take. So 15 days, 12 days respectively. So A's work rate is equal to WR is equal to 1 by 24. WR for B is equal to 1 by 15 and WR for C is equal to 1 by 12, right? So B and C started the work and worked for 3 days and left. Okay. So the number of days required by A alone to complete the remaining work is what? 11, 18, 15 whole and 1 by 2, 13 whole and 1 by 5. Okay, let's see which among these 4 is a probable answer. And this question has been asked in SSC CGL 2019-20 paper. Okay, so let's go forward and see the step-by-step solution. So A can actually do the work in 1 day. So what is its work rate? Work rate will be 1 by 24. That is reciprocal of how many days it takes. So we can do the same work in 1 day is 1 by 15. So work rate of B is equal to 1 by 15 tasks per day. So C's work rate will be 1 by 12 tasks per day. So B and C combinedly can work in 3 days. How many? 3 into 1 by 15 plus 1 by 12, that is equal to what? 9 by 60 into 3. So this is 9 into 3. So this is 20, right? So this is equal to 9 by 20. So the remaining work will be 1 minus 9 by 20 is equal to 11 by 20. So this much amount of work is remaining. So therefore A alone can actually do the remaining work in 11 by 20 into 24. So cumulatively it will be 66 by 5. Okay. So that is actually what? 13 whole and 1 by 5 days. So only this option is correct. So let's see problem number 7. So Vijay alone can complete a work in 50 days, right? So he can complete a work in 50 days. So how much part of the work will be completed in 10 days? Okay. Is it 1 by 5, 1 by 3, 1 by 10 or 1 by 4? Let's see which among these 4 is the correct answer. So this question has been asked in SSC MTS 2018 paper. Okay. So let's see the step-by-step solution. So Vijay alone can complete the work in, so work rate of WR Vijay is equal to 1 by 50 because he can complete the work in 50 days. So how much part of the whole work will be completed in 10 days? So in 10 days, what he will complete is 10 into 1 by 50 because in 1 day he completes 1 by 50. So in 10 days, he will complete 10 into 1 by 50. That is equal to 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 is the correct answer. This is the correct answer. These are all wrong answers. Okay. So the correct answer is 1 by 5. Vijay can do the work in 50 days. And work is equal to what? Efficiency into time. So hence 1 unit work completed in 50 days. So 10 days is equal to 1 by 50 into 10 is equal to 1 by 5th. So 1 by 5th of the part of the work will be completed in 10 days. So let's see problem number 8. Okay. So N and K together can complete a work in 240 days. Okay. So combined CUMB and K is equal to what? 1 by 240. Okay, let n can complete it in, let's n's work rate is 1 by x, k's work rate is 1 by y, and g's work rate is 1 by z. Okay, let it be like this. Okay, so this is equal to what? 1 by x plus 1 by y, right? And k and g together can complete the same work in 72 days. So 1 by y plus 1 by z is equal to 1 by 72. And given that n and g can together complete the same work in 80 days, 1 by z plus 1 by x is equal to 1 by 80. This is what given to us. 3 equation, linear equation, 1, 2, and 3. So what we have to do is we have to solve this. Okay, so will the answer be 280 days, 240 days, 180, or 360 days? That is how many days k alone can complete the same work. That is, we are asked about y here. Y is equal to what? Okay, so let's see. So n plus 1 k work, n plus 1's 1 day work is equal to what? Their work rate, that is 1 by 240. So for k plus g, it will be 1 by 72. Okay, so for n and g, it will be 1 by 80, their combined work rate. So on adding 2 into n plus k plus g, 1 day work, that is equal to this much. So 3 plus 10 plus 9 by 720. So that is equal to what? 22 by 720. So n plus k plus g's 1 day work or work ratio rate is equal to 11 by 720. So k's 1 day work will be what? 11 by 720 minus 1 by 80. That is equal to nothing but 2 by 720 is equal to 1 by 30. So 1 by 30 means it will take 360 days for k alone to complete the whole work. Okay, so the answer will be 360. So this is wrong. 240, 280, and 180. These are all wrong. So it will take something like 360 days for k to complete the work alone. So let's see problem number 9. So the efficiency of A, B, and C are in the ratio 5:3:2. Working together, they can complete a task in 21 hours. So how many hours will B alone complete 40% of that task? So this question has been asked in SSC Exam 2018 paper. So let's see which among these 4 options is actually the correct one. So work done by A, B, and C in 1 day will be what? 5 by x, 3 by x, 2 by x is equal to 1 by 21. This is given. So this is what we have let here. Okay, that is assumed here. So this implies that 1 by x into 5 plus 3 plus 2 is equal to what? 1 by 21. So this implies that x is equal to, so this will be 8 plus 2 is equal to 10 by 21. So x will be what? 10 into 21. So time required to complete the 40% work is equal to 10 into 21 by 3 is equal to 14 by 100. That yet 40% capacity or efficiency. So it will take her 28 hours. So let's see problem number 10. A is 40% more efficient than B and C. Okay, C is 20% less efficient than B. So working together, they can finish a work in 5 days. So in how many days A alone can complete the 70% of that work? Okay, so A is 40% more efficient than B. So AWR is equal to 1.4 of WR B, right? And C is 20% less of efficient. So CWR is equal to 0.8 WR B. So working together, they can finish the work in 5 days. So what will be their what working rate if they work together? So if working rate of B is equal to 1 by x, okay, so AWR is equal to 1.4 by x, right? And CWR is equal to 0.8 x by x, right? So cumulatively what they can do is they can complete the work in, so C combined AC is equal to x remains in the denominator, and adding up this, what we get is 2.2. Okay, so 2.2 by x. So working together, they can finish a work in 5 days. Okay, so how much time do they take? So if I divide 1 by 2.2 by x, this is equal to actually 5. So this implies x is equal to 2.2 into 5 is equal to 11, right? So this is what we have. So how many days will A alone complete 70% of that work? Okay, so if x is equal to, given that what, 11, Okay, so let's see. So 1 by x, right? So AWR is equal to what? AWR is equal to 1.4 by 11. So this is equal to 14 by 110, right? So what we have now is we have to complete 70% of that work. Okay, so how much time will it take? So 1 by 7 whole by 14 by 110. So 110 by 7 into 14. Okay, so let's see this step by step solution. So let B can alone finish the work in x days, and A alone can finish the same work in x by 1.4 days. So, and C alone can finish the same work in x by 0.8 days. So according to the question, 1 by 4x by x plus 1 by x plus 0.8 by x is equal to 1 by 5. So 3.2 by x is equal to 1 by 5. So x is equal to nothing but 16, right? So x by 1.4 into 70 by 100 is equal to what? 16 by 1.4 into 70 by 100 is equal to 8 days. So problem number 11. So it is given that men are twice as efficient than women in respecting to doing a work. Okay. So if 3 men and 2 women can actually complete the work in 2 days, so then how many days can a woman working alone complete the work? Okay. So this question has been asked in SSC 2018 exam. So is it option A, that is 12 whole and 1 by 2, or is it B, that is 16, or it is C, that is 10 whole and 1 by 3rd, and or is it D, that is 8? Okay, so let's see. So 1 man is equal to 2 women. Okay, so work done by 3 men and 2 women in 2 days is equal to 1. So work done by 6 women and 2 women in 2 days is equal to 1. So work done by 8 women in 1 day is equal to 1 by 2. So work done by 1 woman in 1 day is equal to 1 by 16. So hence the completed work is completed by 1 woman in 16 days. Okay, so for 1 woman it takes 16 days to complete the work. Let's see problem number 12. So pipes A, B can fill the tank in 6 hours, 8 hours respectively. C can empty the full tank in 12 hours. So all 3 pipes are open together. But pipe A closed after 3 hours. In how many hours will the remaining part of the tank be filled? Is it 10, 11, 12 or 9? So let's see. So this question has been asked in SSC Sub-Inspector 2018 exam. So portion of the tank filled in 1 hour when all the 3 pipes are open together is 1 by 6 plus 1 by 8 minus 1 by 12, that is equal to 5 by 24. So portion of the tank filled in 3 hours is equal to 3 into 5 by 24 is equal to 5 by 8. So remaining empty tank is equal to what? 1 minus 5 by 8 is equal to 3 by 8. So now when a pipe A is closed, then portion of tank filled by B and C in 1 hour is equal to 1 by 8 minus 1 by 12 is equal to 1 by 24. So time required to fill 3 by 8th of the tank is equal to 3 by 8 into 24 is equal to 9 hours. 9 hours is the amount of time it will take. So let's see problem number 13. So 36% working 8 hours a day can do 3 units of work in 12 days. So how many persons are required to do 5 units of work in 16 days if they work for 6 hours a day? So 36% do 3 units in 12 days, working 8 hours a day. So 36 persons can do 5 units in 12 by 3 into 5 is equal to 20 days, working 8 hours a day. So now when they work for 6 hours a day, then the number of worker required to finish the work is 16 days is equal to 36 into 20 into 8 by 6 into 16, that is equal to 60 worker actually. So let's see problem number 14. So 2 pipes A and B can fill the empty tank in 8 hours and 12 hours respectively. So they are open alternatively for 1 hour each, starting with pipe A first. How many hours will the tank be emptied or filled? Okay, so 9 whole 1 by 4th, 9, or 9 whole 1 by 3rd, or 9 whole 1 by 2nd. Let's see. So in the first 2 hours, portion of the tank filled is equal to 1 by 8 plus 1 by 12 is equal to 5 by 24. So portion of tank filled in 8 hours is equal to 4 into 5 by 24 is equal to 5 by 6 of that tank. So remaining portion is 1 minus 5 by 6 is equal to 1 by 6th of the tank. So time required by pipe A to fill 1 by 8 of the tank is equal to 1 hour is equal to 8 plus 1 is equal to 9 hours. So in 9 hours in total is required. So remaining empty tank is equal to 1 by 6 minus 1 by 8, that is equal to 1 by 24. So the time required for pipe B to till 1 by 24th of the tank is equal to 12 by 24 is equal to 1 by 2 hours, that is half hour. So total time before that was 9 hours and now it is half hour. So in total it will be 9.5 hours. Okay. So the efficiency of A, B and C are in the ratio 5:6:9 working together. They can actually complete the work in 18 days. So in how many days B alone can complete the 25% of that work? So ratio of efficiency of A is to B is to C is equal to 5:6:9. So ratio of time taken by A, B and C is equal to what? 90 by 5, 90 by 6, 90 by 9 is equal to 18:15:10. Now from question together, they finish the work in 18 days, only 18 days, okay? So x by 18 plus x by 15 plus x by 10 is equal to 1 by 18. So x is equal to 90 by 18 into 1 by 20 is equal to 1 by 4. So time taken by B to finish the work is 15 by x is equal to 15 into 4 is equal to 60 days. So time taken by B to finish 25% of that work is 16 to 25 by 100 is equal to 15 days. Okay. So that's all for now. Thank you.